I ill like most of your kind. There's aught. Worry not, vet. Come along, you feck.
Nodded off for a moment.
I end up feeling weird.
This headache's driving me up the wall, Tis.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do you? This is no place. You ought not anger the overseer.
It's been a hard day.
The best quality is sold to
What have I done to deserve this, I ask you?
Can't bring myself to do much. You know?
Time for you.
You were prepared to work.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
The vicinity is...
A job well done. What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate. Suppose I can always... Swift strike. Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path for...
Was it you then? 'Tis a wonder you have... Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from? And where are you going? I'll not force you to resist.
I am no except 'tis my privilege.
Well, you truly are the... Surely there's only... The Watchhead would know. I suppose we'll save any fur... What? Mayhap you could make... The Arisen is said to... Boy there, my pa always... Being you should stop by the inn in Melville.
We must rest. Though... A splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights. One can but strive...
Hey all, we've had to start
Is that?
Lachlan.
Aye.
Accardo.
What?
This is the first time say. You seem... I suppose 'twas a bit much...
Harpies, master! So, this is Melv.
Pity, brother. Hast thou forgotten?
That's it. I've had enough.
Think this is the second time I've watched over. You do not remember? You withstood the. I had thought your life. I'm sorry to hear a great many. You must be special.
Ah, the ruler of Vermont. If you claim the same, I dispatched a miss. Would you be willing to accompany? Oh, but I would not. Come to think of it, mayhap now would be a good time.
Shall we seek some answers? Battle is best avoided here.
Just about anyway.
Yes, Master. I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this. Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I have a knack for gathering.
Delighted to meet you. Water is seeping through. What's the way? Let the current overtake us.
Just yonder. Looks to be a...
There, Master! Harpies!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Not all here.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I see you recognize. Ah, good. I see.
Putting that aside, our party is composed of quite a few men.
I shouldn't at all mind if that were to change.
Oh, you are if you've an entry perk. Nothing to show. What do you think you...
I shall conduct the interrogation. I beg your forgiveness. If the Queen Regent had... I had no choice but to treat you as a... Then you have truly... You. Some days pass. The people rejoice. Yet. Not... This thus. Following that, however, I shall devise some plan. This one's cleared of all suspicion.
Consign it! You there! Did you see an... Thought you could hide, eh?
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
As I informed you, should Deesa deny... Yet if we are to... It was delayed. The central players and none would be only select members. If your majesty is to be counted the citizenry, what say you? I thank you The first is Trevor, next is Half Village. Finally,
There's our
there is much we are. You will need to I have attempted to do what that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door...
Suppose I'd best earn my keep. Just a short rest.
This is too much.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Let's take it easy today. They're acting up.
Giving me an achy back.
This patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Mayhap I ought to walk around town.
No sense, chap.
This really is fun, Constantine.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long...
I have no issue for...
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
You really pushing your luck.
I would appreciate...
You follow me.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Who pray? Could it be that you have Mother has been I gather 'tis the same. Could Mother have had a...
Regent Kinsfet.
Me?
Then start searching, you
This room turned up. I'll head out first and speak.
There's a ladder here.
After you.
Here we conduct all manner of procedure. Forgive me. You see, and we cannot simply, so regrettably. Let me see. What else? Have you found any of the items? Discuss. Methinks Roderick. He runs the local. May fortune smile upon.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? This scrap, this alone can prove little. 'Tis a surprise. If Regent Kings, you have done well.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days. Queen Regent Tisa appears to be working in concert with...
As much we ought to. I bear word, a minister, from the pains he took, that alone is the regent kin. He bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the door...
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
No easy answers here.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes
I would not, however...
Oh, perhaps... Oh, unring as if anyone... Now. Indeed.
took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
There is much we ought to tend to. I know this. Let me see. Pray make haste. Amiga clue. Though the politicals, I fear such a part. At any rate, I will investigate the only ones we've and ere it slips my mind.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
There's no discipline.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Ought to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
What am I to do?
Boots laced.
This ox... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Not good will come of this.
Boots laced. I'm ready for patrol.
What ought I to do? You
I'm done
dare!
for, aren't I?
It was a bumpy ride, but we were...
That damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Might I be of assistance?
Leave it to me.
Tis the first we've seen of this foe.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
I could, and you truly, somehow I knew you had my gratitude.
Ulrika!
Forgive me.
We managed to repel the dragon, but what will become of Mel?
You've pushed your luck too far. You're gonna regret that.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Quickly now, our master beckons.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Oi, you then! You picked apart, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Scatter the goblin!
I'll turn you into a pit. That's the spirit. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I am shaken.
It appears to be destroyed. No matter, 'tis not the only path we may follow here.
'Tis done.
I like that.
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Understood.
Come to think of it, different masters favored different. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Oh, a small force. I'll not stop you if you wish.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? I'm sonic!
Hey, that!
Well done.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray speak up should you notice aught amiss.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly. Your presence of mind.
I'm dead. I'll redeem myself yet.
I have an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
You went in there. I underestimate. You've done well this day.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Piss me off.
Dubious characters might lurk
was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Watch out for the choppers!
This one's shaking.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must suspend the cargo.
They were tenacious,
Hurting yet?
Oh, Elaine, it's right where it hurts.
I'm sure your next attack is no less bountiful.
You might join the fight yourself.
Splendid.
abandoned campsite.
I'm in no mood for rest.
You done then?
I concur.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to. You've done a fine job. The number of those, should you continue, and ere it slips.
I just knew.
As you will, of course. There is much we ought to or shall change. If your majesty has a very well, the coronation is to take place. We've been the false sovereign command according to Regent King Spe. I imagine that perchance 'tis a tool. Alas, pray, allow me to.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this, God's way?
There is much we ought to tend regarding the matter of the sigil upon that, yet official dealing with such hindrance few may pass with some coin. 'Tis most fortunate you ought pass through the border check.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Interested in my work?
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox... I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
There's naught I could have done.
If I had
Fine.
held
Out of the car. All of you. What should I get?
I'm unsure how best.
Hey, out of the car.
Goblins, boss! Shame I've never done. Are we all in the same boat?
You're going to regret that.
what to do. What to do.
A merchant, eh? So, go on through.
Say, dunno, Sir Lysandra.
Well, if they're not called...
You hear there's no lack of talk is. I thought only why not live on any rate. If
Heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
Suppose courage can only take you so far. I'm not going to take that from you.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Well met.
This is good. Now, methinks 'tis good.
business does that make you? Be at ease. Come. The people, Her Majesty, many are unhappy. I know not what manner. I would be glad to offer a bargain more than fair. Glad I am to simply show it to what they are harsh in their simple plan, I know.
How might I be of service?
Oh no, however, for Azra said.
Say, if you tell is the curious what that I've got my hands on.
This looks as good a place as any. Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Still waiting on that report.
Now here's a welcome.
Eyes aren't what they used to be. If I could, I'd never leave. Batal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Who are you? I'm searching for Blue Creek. Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find 'tis a god's sway. By refining such, however, small. Speaking of which, 'tis possible that mayhap one such as the...
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? "'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire."
life. You've made yourself an enemy. This orc can't set off till I've had my I'm starving, I am.
I've just remembered. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I knew you seek answers, and loath as I sense a land, yet it now lie, though 'twould seem perhaps he who was.
About... Oh,
Ah, good. I've told you, but I ne'er spoke of as he himself. Yet he alas. Oh, it sounds. I should know. Would that I come see me again if it please.
I'd not known there were ruins in. I should, at any rate.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
I knew it to be so.
Yon structure upon the sea bears an aura akin to that of the Arisen in some inexplicable way.
Indeed. I cannot but think its presence holds some significance for us.
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best to push on.
This is a good find.
Yet your time, and why do you not? I am, and he is Bale. Yet rare the flesh, and 'twould seem yet 'tis. I shall grant, alas, if that is what suits.
It seems to be in working order. Mayhap we lack aught needed to activate it?
Perhaps we've already found something. Let us check our pack to be doubly sure. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Know what we have art when the time comes. Ah, a new hat. This. But why do you possess all that matters? I must make haste. But wait, no. But Lord Phasus, though I now, all the better if it happened. You've returned. You yet here you. I shan't delay.
One wrong move, and I dread to think.
Good to see you, Master.
I mustn't falter.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Pay watched you very well.
I'll not let a single shadow slip me by.
Should I trace it?
Oh,
It is quiet about it. Waiting on that.
Please, have mercy.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
Suppose I better get to work.
I'll
armor's seen better days.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Fairy stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
To think, it slept beneath the sea all this time.
Don't look to me for answers. I cannot begin to guess where this is going.
I only pray it steers clear of settlements and causes no destruction.
There's much sleep or a comfy bedroll.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind. Rarely afford.
The Gigantus appears to have fallen. Let us hasten to Moonglint Tower.
That's just what I was thinking.
Look, as long as...
Dear?
Ah, apologies. Methinks it began, 'tis entitled A Curious Tome. I thought I might use it. Perhaps you will think me, yet 'tis most but mayhap they're said to reduce. I must keep reading.
I've heard...
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Poison is most unpleasant, as you shall soon discover.
blight.
I shan't let you get away.
I'll let you alone.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
Let us finish this. Bring the fiend down.
A focused attack will end this foe. I miscalculated.
Look sharp. The fight has come to us.
Now you have made me fight.
Some of us get close.
My bed.
All's going dark.
What is? You ought at least rest. Only don't go rushing.
Should have set the sights lower.
Thou wouldst flee by choice. The world thou didst.
Light the dragon.